In video part 1, I showed you how to do the top-down increasing triangle to either make this a shawl and or do the beginning of the rectangle for the front and back of the poncho. Now here in video part 2, I'm going to show you how to work along one side of the lower V of this triangle and work a decreasing triangle to create one of the points of the rectangle. So we'll do one on this side and then we'll repeat again on this side to turn this into a rectangle to be the front and or back of the poncho. The great thing is, remember in the last video I talked about the fact that the pattern has a multiple that's worked repeating rows 7 through 10, and you can repeat rows 7 through 10 for as many times as you want to make the poncho or the shawl as big or as small as you like. Well, the good news is these decreasing triangles can also be modified as well, as long as you end on a row 10 repeat of the top-down increasing triangle. You are perfectly positioned to work the decreasing triangle for either side of this one. Okay, so let me show you how we get started to do the lower decrease triangle, and that's going to be to slip stitch into the first chain 2 space and slip stitch into the first double crochet, then chain 3 and work a double crochet 2 together over the next 2 double crochets. Yarn over your hook, insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. You now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. The chain 3 and the double crochet 2 together count as our first double crochet 3 together for this row. We're now going to double crochet 1 time in each of the next 4 stitches. Double crochet is yarn over your hook, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So I said to do it 4 times. We'll do it once in each of the next 3 stitches as well. Then skip 1 stitch and work 3 double crochet cluster, 3 double crochet cluster, all in the next stitch. 3 double crochet cluster is yarn over your hook, insert your hook in the specified stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. You now have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook. Chain 3 and work a double crochet, 3 double crochet cluster again in that same stitch. Chain 2, skip the next 3 double crochets and single crochet in the next. Chain 2, skip 3 double crochets and work 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster, all in the next stitch. Chain 2, skip the next 3 double crochets and single crochet in the next double crochet. Chain 2, skip the next 3 double crochets and work 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster, all in the next double crochet. Chain 2, skip the next 3 doubles and single crochet in the next double. Chain 2, skip the next 3 doubles, 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster in the next double crochet. And we're going to continue in this pattern until we are 8 stitches away from the corner. Let's see, we should be there right now. Okay, we're there right now. So I'm not going to continue on. I'll end at the 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster. Skip the next double crochet, work 1 double crochet into each of the next 4 double crochets. And then work double crochet 3 together over the last 3 double crochets. Double crochet 3 together is yarn over your hook, insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now have 4 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on our hook. And there's the first row of the lower decreased triangle. We're ready to begin the next row, so we'll turn our chain 3, turn our work, then double crochet 2 together over the next 2 stitches, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. The chain 3 and double crochet 2 together count as the first double crochet 3 together at the beginning of this row. Then 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 double crochets. And in the next chain 3 space, work 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster. Chain 2, double crochet 2 together over the next 2 chain 2 spaces, chain 2, 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster in the next chain 3 space, and then you want to repeat this across. At the end of the last cluster, chain 3 cluster, we're going to work 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 double crochets, and then double crochet 3 together over the last 3 stitches. And this is what your work should look like at the end of the second decrease row. Row 3 begins with a chain 3, which counts as the beginning of our first double crochet 3 together. Then we'll work double crochet 2 together over the next 2 stitches. Chain 3, skip the next cluster, chain 3 cluster, skip the next chain 2 and work 5 double crochets in the next double crochet 2 together stitch. Chain 3 and skip the next cluster, chain 3 cluster, and you want to repeat this across, and then work double crochet 3 together over the last 3 stitches. Remember that in case you're unfamiliar with how to recognize these stitches, remember at the beginning of the rows it's a chain 3 and double crochet 2 together that counts as the first stitch. So when you're looking at it from the back side here, this may look to you like it's 3 stitches and the chain is a 4th stitch. That chain isn't an individual stitch, it's a component of that first stitch that counts as a double crochet 3 together. So there really only are 3 stitches here, and we're working double crochet 3 together over those 3 stitches. And this is what your work should look like at the end of the third decrease row. Row 4 begins with a chain 3, which counts as our first double crochet, our first leg of the first double crochet 3 together, and we'll work the other 2 legs in the chain 3 space. So it's double crochet 2 together. So then that chain 3 and double crochet 2 together count as our first double crochet 3 together. Then it's 1 double crochet in that same chain 3 space, 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 double crochets, and 3 double crochets in the next chain 3 space, and you want to repeat this across until you get to the last chain 3 space. Okay, so here's the last chain 3 space and then the last double crochet 3 together. We're going to work 1 singular double crochet in that chain 3 space. Then we're going to work 2 legs of the last double crochet 3 together in the chain 3 space, and the 3rd leg in the double crochet 3 together stitch here. So it's yarn over your hook, insert your hook in the chain 3 space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Do that again in the chain 3 space, and then do it in the double crochet 3 together stitch. yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook. And that's what the end of the 4th decrease row looks like. And let's turn this around now so you can see the triangle, right? There's the triangle that we started. And instead of just being a triangle on this side, notice how as we're working these rows, it's giving us a let's see if I can get this high enough. It's giving us a horizontal line here and a vertical line here, thus creating that rectangle. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so let's go back to our work and work row 5. You would want to repeat those first 4 rows for as many times as you need for however wide and how many multiples you're doing. I'm now showing you how to do the final bit for the final bit of the point of this triangle now. So once you get to this narrow bit, this would be the equivalent of row 20, and then row 21 would be chain 3, turn your work, double crochet 2 together over the next 2 stitches, 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 double crochets, and double crochet 3 together over the last 3 stitches. Then row 22 is chain 3, turn your work, double crochet 2 together over the next 2 stitches, then double crochet 3 together in the same stitch and each of the next 2 stitches, and fasten off. So now let's look at this as the triangle with the increasing triangle with the decreasing triangle on it, and you can definitely see how we're transforming that triangle now into a rectangle. So now we'll repeat that on this side, and then you'll definitely see the rectangle shape. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, please feel welcome to leave them for me in the comments. And if you check out the video description, I've provided links for everything we talked about in this video. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you in the next video.